Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. It's the Ole Miss Rebels and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with the Rebels head coach. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Gamecocks offense will have the football first. And they'll be met by this defensive front, which can wreak havoc.
Well, this is one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but David, he better have a clock going off in his head in this one, because this is one of the elite pass rushes in the entire nation as well. Their D-line is absolutely stocked and loaded with athleticism, with guys with bad intentions, and they built this D-line specifically for games like this.
Yeah, so he better be on time, right? Like, that ball needs to be able to come out. You just got to be careful. You don't get away with some of those liberties of holding on to the football, extending plays, because those dudes are in relentless pass rush mode, chasing after you. This will be a great chess match.
Rolls it in. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And to keep this opening drive going, they'll need to convert 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it. Could be an alley. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Got a man, it's shot. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. The running back has it. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. He's got it on the right. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Gamecocks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
Fighting off the defender. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, this time facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here is the dynamic Caleb Cunningham. And what a treat to see a couple of pass catchers like this, each taking their shot to make big plays.
We've got two receivers playing in this game, two of the best in the entire country, two guys who had an opportunity to go to the next level, but they came back because they knew they had a chance to compete for a national championship. And now, David, we get this game where these guys are going to go head-to-head. They're seniors. They know the system. They have great chemistry with their quarterbacks, and they're ready to put on a show.
And if you don't think they're peeking over to the other side every time they're not on the field, you are absolutely wrong. This is that kind of showdown. This is draft stock jockeying, right? This is Biletnikoff at the end of the season. They want to make a name for themselves. Who is the best wide receiver? No better opportunity than to do it head-to-head, and we got that stage today.
The run inside. It's Matthews. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but they've got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind.
There he goes. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's first down. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Gamecocks are trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass on second down. That's caught. It's shot. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, this tight end, he's got size, he's got some athleticism. He's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Out of the gun. The running back has it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Back to pass. Finds his man down the middle. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Bringing it back. The 20. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And they tacked on the extra point. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Off the RPO, complete. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Now facing a third and long. Quarterback may change this route. On third down, he drops to throw. tight end finds a soft spot. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Bear.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Bear. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Jekyll and Hyde for this offense and for this quarterback, right? Pick 6 on the last drive. You saw on the sidelines the coach is talking to him, really trying to pick his spirits up. I don't know what they said to him, but whatever it was, it worked because this drive is looking really good here by the offense, and what a beautiful throw there by the quarterback.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands.
Makes a catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Well, they got the touchdown, and the quarterback also had snot bubbles the size of his fist coming out of his nose after that hit.
Yeah, and you don't want to take too many of those shots. You got the touchdown, but the offensive line, obviously, a little bit more protection would be good. But in the end, touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rebels offense is back on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Picks up the 1st down. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Man, I go back to him again too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Rebels will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave him no opportunity for a return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
He put that one in harm's way, and it's swatted down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He's there to make the stop.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a catch. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Bear. Ole Miss calls its 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking for a man. It's Knight. Unloads it left. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He's got great speed. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
And the Gamecocks are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Floats it out in space. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. They bring him down right at the 45. Not enough to move the sticks, but maybe close enough to go for it here on 4th. The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Good gain there, picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. Just enough time to get off 1 more snap. Looking to pass, it's Knight. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. What a disappointment. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And the Gamecocks will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he's going to bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. What did they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Guys, the Rebels head coach told me at the half he is very pleased with his defense right now. As you know, this quarterback that they're facing has got so much hype and so much attention, but they have been able to contain him in the first half. They get the ball here to start the second. We'll see if this defense can keep up that same momentum and shut down that quarterback here in the third. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Here's the pressure. Sliding to his left. Oh, he's got some space. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss. And the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. Quarterback strolling away from heat. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And they trusted him. Even after that last miss, they trusted him again to make it, and he misses again. I don't know how much more trust they'll have in him. Good weather, not a long kick, second miss of the day. We might not see him again.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Here comes the offense on second down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
They're going to run it. Makes it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And that's what this offense needs, man. They need to do this, but they need to put several together. Back-to-back punts on their last 2 possessions. A lot of times that can wear your defense out, right? Playing so many snaps. This offense just keep being focused, executing on third down, putting some drives together. Next thing you know, you'll look up and you'll have points on the scoreboard.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back.
Got a little press, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. from the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Rebels hit it quickly to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Escapes the pressure to his right. Still on his feet at the 35. Turning it on! The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the hole, and then before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays.
It's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball.
Finding some room. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Rebels are marching down the field.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. And that one's incomplete.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
Dropping back, it's Knight. Back's got it. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Rebels.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he puts through the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. They'll move the tight end. Give to the single back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
If you're the defense, you know that running back is the guy you've now got to stop. He's had a lot of touches in this game. Yes, he's made a lot of plays, but you've got a chance to win here. If you're going to do that, you need to take him away.
Could not make his way to the corner.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got it. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Running inside, it's Matthews. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. He'll try to get to the marker himself. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. All the way back to his 5-yard line. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive.
Here we go, ready, go.
Makes the catch, and he's brought down. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Swings it out to the flat. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
And the Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. A little release to the back. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Bear. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. Breaks into the open. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continue.
It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Coming out with it, it's Flood. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a two-possession game. They must get something here. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, giving 1. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for a man, it's Knight. Got his man downfield. Still on his feet at the 45. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. There he goes. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Now from inside the red zone. Here comes the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Rebels! And they take it in for 6 more points. The Rebels surge back on top.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game. But defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB is looking for.
And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick release by the QB. Ole Miss calls its 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy at that slot position.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. On target over the middle. Ole Miss calls its 3rd and final timeout. They'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock.
And what a big conversion by the offense there. With the lead late, you're just trying to stay on the field and bleed the clock. At this point, it's tick, 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 tick. Let's run this clock down as low as we can before we snap it.
Out of the gun, the inside give.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. On the run, it's Fuller. Might have a chance. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back.
This is a pretty easy situation for the offense right here, guys. We need one play. We need one run up front. O-line, we need you to come through for us and ice this game. They do a great job allowing that back to pick up the first.
Yeah, it's just physicality up front. The big boys creating some space because the defense knew what was going on. They have to get a stop here or this football game is over. A lot of guys near the line of scrimmage, they can't get it done, and it is over.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The RPO, it's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Timeout called as the play clock had gotten down to 3 seconds. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down.
And as an offense, you've got an unconventional call. You're trying to get your receiver the ball using pre-snap motion, but you've got to do a better job up front blocking. Couldn't get it done, and now it sets up 4th down.
Building confidence, coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks.